Oops, that's not the one. Here we... You know, it helps when I open up my little window. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a special stream-along. Is that what those are called? Shit, I didn't get myself any water. I don't got my tweet out. Hang on. How do you guys like my little patch job down there? I forgot that I did this whole thing for E3. In fact, yeah, I didn't even update this with my new camera settings. So at E3, I had a whole streaming setup, and I was like, oh, cool, I got the streaming setup. Forgot about the E3 thing, was about to go live. I'm like, shit. So there used to be the E3 logo down there. I just tossed the state of play. State of play business. Hey, Leanne. Good to see you. Good to see you, Unforgiven. Hey, Treyon. What am I missing? I'm missing my tweet. Gotta do my tweet. All right, let's get this out. You know, I killed the music. And I really shouldn't have done that because it doesn't look like PlayStation is going to be giving us some music. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, what are these Kit Kats that One Up John sent me? Those sake? Lemon sake? Seems promising. All right, let's do that. Oh yeah, we gotta get you guys some musics. Some, you guys know what I mean. Let's see, some non-copyright infringing music. We got any of that? Is there like PlayStation music? I feel what would be a good PlayStation soundtrack? I don't think there's anything that's that catchy. Oh, I know. Let's put some chill jazz.
Grammarly?
We don't want to hear an ad. Here we go. Symphony of the Night. That would be a good suggestion. You know what? We're not going to theme it. We're going to go some generic little chill jazz. You know, welcome to the Hey J Lounge. This window is very narrow. Because when I set up this streaming window, I was using a different camera. This is a much wider lens camera, which shouldn't make a difference, really. I think I'm just making excuses. Oh, you want some hype music? I don't really have hype music. Don't worry. PlayStation is surely going to run something soon. Besides, I'm talking over most of it, so you don't want anything that's too crazy. Any predictions, asks Felix. Everybody's talking about a Batman game, so I'm down for that. I think, you know, we haven't heard from... oh, it's actually the developers behind Batman Origins that were teasing a new Batman game. So Last of Us Part 2, we're going to get a ton of that, which I don't care about. And is this music loud? This music's kind of loud. We're going to bring it down. Probably going to get a little bit more insight into Iron Man VR. I mean, I don't like VR, but they're going to talk about VR because they spent so much money on it. And what else do we have? This starts in 13 minutes, Treyon. You have 13 minutes to run to the fridge. Get back to your chair. And I have 13 minutes to go refill on my water and also grab some snacks. I know I should have done that before the stream, but I was busy. What else? What do you guys think we're gonna get out of today's State of Play? See, Batman Origins was my entry title into the Arkham series, and I still didn't really like that. It didn't hook me. Then I went into Arkham Knight, and I fell in love with the Arkham series. And most people don't like Arkham Knight as much because it's hit or miss with the Batmobile. Personally, I learned to like it. Went back to Arkham Origins. No, not Arkham Origins. Arkham Asylum. Loved it. Arkham City, which is declared by most to be the best one, I cannot get into it right now. And I don't know if I got spoiled from Arkham Knight and playing all the other Arkham games, but I cannot get into Arkham City. I'm not saying it's bad, I just haven't been able to get the hook. Maybe I have a little Batman Arkham doubt too, because I tried to get into all this very recently. Alright, let me get some water here. You guys get yourselves some goodies as well. We're gonna get some water, we're gonna get some carrots. We need some carrots. Alright, we got all the goodies. Let's put this back on here. Play Armored Edition of City. The gamepad implementation was excellent. See, I got it for like $7 on a sale on PlayStation 4. So I just got it there. Now you can get them all for free on Epic Game Store, so. Let me get this link out to one more person. I wonder if I can get Shane in here. So you played City on Wii U, PS3, PC. City and Asylum are on top. I'm not going to argue with you because I feel I haven't given City a proper... Why is this guy's message all here? It's so weird. So what is it about City that you guys like? Because I understand in shit, I keep saying it wrong. In Asylum, you're very much enclosed to the buildings and you're kind of running around the grounds and stuff. And I get that City opened it up and people felt that sense of exploration. So I got that sense of exploration when I played Arkham Knight, because I played Arkham Knight first, remember that. And I felt traversing the city in Arkham Knight was way more developed, fleshed out, and just felt better than what I've experienced so far in Arkham City. And maybe that's why I personally can't get hooked on Arkham City the same way as everyone. Because everybody else played mostly Arkham Asylum, then went to City where it opened up. So I could get that could make a very different experience. GameStop has the Armored Edition for Wii for like $5. Yeah, they're just trying to get rid of all their Wii U titles. Oh, okay, so you preferred flying over the Batmobile. But see, I did that in Arkham Knight too. I felt that the Batmobile was quite optional. I mostly stuck to flying in Arkham Knight as well. Hey, Diddy. Not a fan of open worlds, eh? Personally, I really like them. But I do feel the formula might be... Yeah, it's not quite as fresh and exciting as it used to be. Which one was least bad for the Riddler trophies, though? Let's count Origins. Out of the 4 Arkham games, which ones would you say the Riddler trophies were the least punishing? Personally, I haven't gotten the Riddler trophies in all of them. I looked at it in Arkham Knight and it was like, 900 trophies or something. I was just like, get out of here. You are the Korok seeds of Arkham series. I don't want to do this. Also, I don't know if PlayStation. I really want to stream this on YouTube instead of Twitch, because when you stream Twitch things over YouTube, they tend to not like that too much. But PlayStation didn't open up their live stream yet. Oh, here we go. It's up now. Okay, I'm gonna. Well, it's not like running. But their live stream is up. So we're gonna get rid of you, Twitch, and we're gonna put you up there. We're gonna get rid of this. Let's get rid of these comments. Or not. I think they got us with some music now. All right, we'll listen to this music instead. So if you've never been on a Hey Jay streams, whatever, usually I tend to keep the talking to a minimal if there's narration or if there's something in the trailer. I will maybe make a few comments, but mostly I try to let the presentation speak for itself while adding comments here and there. Yeah, Asylum got annoying too, but I felt Asylum was a little bit less bad. Maybe it's because there was less of them. Hey Diddy, you're back to hallways? Go play Final Fantasy 13. You're gonna love the hallways. They have all the hallways you want. Okay, yeah, we'll keep this music going. Is it good? No. It's definitely not as exciting as when Nintendo puts their music up. But what do I know? Oops. Shit. I did a typo in my title. Nobody caught the typo. Nobody wins the bonus prize. I've written PlayStation State of Play. Here we go again. State of Play. So this is let's go back over the State of Play history. There's one so far, right? If I remember correctly, we've only had one State of Play so far, and it sucked. That's all I remember. Was there a second one? Because if there was a second one, I completely ignored it. Also, we gotta get these carrots front center so I can jump in some carrots. Hopefully they learned and they made something better. Although, the last State of Play had Final Fantasy VII trailer. Yeah, the second one was the one with the Final Fantasy VII trailer. The first one sucked. I think that was like in February or March. Yeah, that's right, Felix. I remember that. Here we go. 4 more minutes. The big one on the first reveal was Iron Man VR. And then the big one on the second one was the Tifa reveal and all that in Final Fantasy VII. But Tifa is the only thing that really matters. No, I'm lying again. Tifa wasn't revealed until E3. What was revealed? Oh yeah, the last State of Play, Final Fantasy VII was revealed to be like a lot more stuff coming soon, and we got a lot more fleshed out information of the game, because prior to that, it was quiet for like 3 years. It's all a blur, right? The music of this State of Play is killing you? And by the way, we have an Inside Xbox, which honestly I never watch because they're insanely boring and they're really long. Today's no different, it's gonna be an hour long. But if you guys want to hang out, I will be streaming that. It's in 2 hours. So State of Play is what, like 15, 20 minutes? 2 hours. If you guys want to join me for another stream, we're going to hang out with Inside Xbox, see what they're going to talk about. I'll probably be doing like work while watching. That's how boring that is. But you know, gonna try to support. Xbox as well. Monster Hunter World expansion. I suppose that could have been a big thing. Monster Hunter, I recognize it is a big thing. It's just not a big thing for me. Cannot get into the Monster Hunter series. But hey, you know what? I used to say the same thing about Castlevania, and now I'm hardcore into the Castlevania juice. Speaking of which, I finished a new Castlevania Diaries that's going to be posted on the channel tomorrow. So if you guys have not caught any of my impressions on Rondo of Blood, tomorrow's diary is going to be about Rondo of Blood. Spoilers. It's really good. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, you Diddy. Glad to see you, though. We don't see too many of you Xbox fanboys. You're Dustin. I am doing wonderful. How are you doing today? You excited? You excited for some Last of Us? Whatever else PlayStation's gonna throw at us. Let's see if they keep building, you know? Second State of Play was alright. See if they can top that. I have a feeling that they're gonna go really hard on The Last of Us too. Because it's all but confirmed, but we'll see. I also will not be munching on carrots during the trailer. That's the worst thing. I feel like an intense scene, and all of a sudden you just hear like crunch, 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 crunch. This is a freaking hypnotic loop. How long is this? 20-second loop? 10-second loop? I could have made it a bit longer. I do like this part. This part's kind of cool, but it's very Nintendo Direct-ish. Here we go, 15 seconds. Let me know if the audio is okay. Like right now the audio is really low, but when we're started. Unforgiven, they're trying to hypnotize us. And go! Crash. Here we go. Well, this is fun. That was exciting. All right, what do we got here? It's a lot of people. Is this a puzzle game? Or is this an ad or something? These people are getting crushed. Is this like a new PlayStation Home thing? PlayStation is the most pretentious brand. Out of all the brands. Oh, we got some fighting now. I don't believe this is a game. This looks like a tech demo on how to do particle effects. Alright, thanks, Felix. Humanity, it's actually a game. This looks literally like a tech demo for 3D particle effects. I bet you it's a game where you can do pretty much whatever you want with a bunch of humans. Brought to you by Enhance. Hey, D-Dub.
Hey everyone, it's time for another State of Play. We're really excited to share some great games and surprises with you today.
Is this a new narrative?
Starting with that exclusive reveal of humanity from Enhanced Games. Next up, Infinity Ward gives us an all-new look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare, an epic new entry in the blockbuster series.
Is it epic?
20 years of civil war.
There's nothing simple about it.
This is bigger now. Chemical weapons have fallen into terrorist hands. They could be anywhere.
We need to move fast.
Do things I
What do
don't
you
like.
suggest?
A business trip.
It's a war game. It's a shooting game.
Let's talk.
It's cutscenes. Three
I need your
things.
help.
Because of this poison, my people have known something worse than war.
Help us track it.
If you stay, we can help you. But if you stay, you fight.
Yelling out to.
The invaders of my country have no regard for human life. We live
Exactly,
like this every
Crown.
day.
Any further complications and we're at war.
Sorry, the audio on my side's a little
Breaking
low.
through now. We need a new extraction point fast.
Save yourself, daughter. Join us.
I lead soldiers. You train killers.
But we are all killers here. No?
How about you, Captain?
Yeah.
Are you gonna let them die?
The Kremlin has suspended all deconfliction channels, and chemical weapons are now in the wild. Fix
Look, it's progressive. There's more women in
Where
it.
do we draw the line, sir?
You draw the line. No time! Stop! Wherever you need it. What the hell is this?
It's the off switch. We're all just pawns in this.
You speak for yourself.
This is crazy.
Yeah, but we're a little crazy, aren't we?
Does anybody get excited for Call of Duty trailers? I have not met a single person who's like, yeah, Call of Duty.
If you can't identify the target, you are the target.
Ooh, survival.
Enemy reinforcements approaching the bank. We advise you
That's
to get ready
exciting.
to fight.
Oh, look at those guns. Slow motion guns.
Thankfully, we don't have much longer to wait. Call of Duty Modern Warfare lands on PS4 this October.
Damn.
Now, from the imagination of the creator of Katamari Damacy and Nobi Nobi Boy comes a long-awaited update.
Is that a toilet on the left? Alright, I could get behind some Katamari style goodness. Look at this classy little dude. Oh, he's sad because he got a baby. I like this music. Oh, that's a nose. That's a toilet. What's the point of this game? Is it just tugging? Oh, it's making. Oh, he took his poopy friend. Oh my. Is this just giving attention to all these weird creatures? They definitely went to their Katamari roots with the song. What is the point of this game? It's a lot of happy dudes. Wow. When a game trailer can't convey what the point of the game is, it's kind of a failure in my books. Not I, said the goose. I want to say, like, the laughing is making me smile, but I wish I... There's Sean right there. That's the Crassy dude. This is Class vs. Crass, the game. I don't get the point of that, though. December.
You
Alright.
can't wait to play it. The wonderfully wacky and whimsical world of Watam comes to PS4 this December.
Alright.
Okay, prepare to embark on a gorgeous new journey with another first look.
Let's do it. I'm guessing some of these are indie games, and I like that they're not differentiating between what's indie and what isn't. It's just a guess, though. Who said it's not like a Nintendo Direct? It's exactly like a Nintendo Direct, no? Oh yeah, it's totally like a Direct where you see the game and then it scrolls to the left. Is this another character versus wilderness game? I feel with most PlayStation games, it's always like, look at the beautiful world we've created. Alright. What do I do in your world? This kind of looks like a Sean game, honestly. That guy loves boring stuff. Very atmospheric. Yeah, Tron, they're getting close, but they don't quite have the secret sauce. I mean, the art's beautiful, the music's beautiful. So they got two. Gameplay
Arise is coming soon to PS4.
depends on the gameplay. Rockstar.
Now let's see what Rockstar Games has coming to PlayStation VR.
Oh, VR.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right? But she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
Oh, you can even drive in this one. In the VR demo. I bet you'd get really car sick in that.
She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. I loved my wife. That's the truth.
I'm surprised that this franchise is still going somewhat.
The good news
Can't
is,
say strong.
LA Noire, the VR case files, is available at the PlayStation Store today.
Ooh, Shadow Drop.
And that's just a taste of what's coming for PlayStation VR players.
It's kind of sad to see all this VR stuff. Because you know PlayStation gambled on the wrong horse. But now they're committed. They're committed to it. Again, this is another thing where I don't know anybody who has a PlayStation VR who's really excited about upcoming VR games, or even plays their VR games weekly. That's a good point, Santiago.
We've got more for you to check out. Get ready for an update on
Nice.
Medieval.
VR was
Here's
2
your chance to
slides.
Get your hands on a demo of the eagerly awaited experience launching today on the PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's today. I know a few people seem excited about this game. I just never played it, so I have no reference for it. Well, there's a demo though, that's good. That's like the bare minimum to put VR.
Be sure to play the demo to get Dan's helmet when the full adventure rises again this October.
Exciting.
At long last, a legendary series makes its debut to PS4.
What's this? Civilization? Is that what this is? This wasn't on PlayStation yet? Oh, we got lag. We got lag. All right, let's give it a few seconds. If it's not booting up, I will refresh. Just a little hiccup. Okay. Let's move forward. And we're back. Yeah, that's crazy that Nintendo got this before. Does Nintendo have Civilization 6 though, or is it an older one? No, it is the new one, right? This is kind of exciting though. I mean, it's a good game. Just thought it was there
PS4
already.
players will finally get the opportunity to expand their empires in just a few short months. You might have heard Death Stranding
here we
from
go.
director Hideo Kojima is launching this November. We've got something very cool to show you.
If we don't come together again,
What new weird shit are we gonna see now?
to survive.
Oh, custom controller and PS4. Because that's what I want. I want a PlayStation that looks like some kid did their finger painting all over. If I wanted that, I could have, you know, I could do
This
that.
limited edition
at home.
PS4 Pro will be available on launch day, starting November 8th. Now let's check in on After Party. Do you think you can beat Satan in a drinking game if it meant you escaped hell?
I've seen this.
Hell basically runs itself nowadays. Yeah, I have to assign tortures and cleanup, priest skeletons every once in a while, but people typically know what to expect. Except, well, these two morons I keep hearing about. Milo and Lola. They're friends their whole lives that then go and
They've
die
been
like 2 minutes
showcasing this
before
game
graduating
everywhere.
college.
Xbox has been doing
They
it.
go through processing.
Nintendo has
get
been
their
doing
personal
it.
demon, the whole thing. But then they take a cab ride from Sam, and she goes and blabs about the loophole. Like I didn't already have enough to do tonight, you know?
What else we got?
I told them to outdrink Hell's monarchs first. You know, my psycho relatives.
This could potentially be a decent game, to be fair.
But to even reach those nut jobs, the losers will have to deal with karaoke crowds, the lava swamps, the fanatics from the Force Circle. I mean, these complete idiots really have no idea what they're getting into.
I need a drink.
Is he talking to us?
After Party is being developed by the talented team at Night School Studio, and it's coming soon to PS4. Speaking of coming soon, we've got a sneak peek at October's PlayStation Plus lineup.
What's that look like?
Batter up.
Oh, PlayStation Plus? Ugh. Not sports.
That was then, this is now, this for sure, let them know. Crib here, I put my name on the map. I made a moment of that. I put the ball back in my coat. I know they want it bad, bad. Give me the fit of the feet. If you ain't root for me, knew where I wanted to be. I came from nothing to gain.
Now you have training games in baseball. Ooh, the show.
MLB The Show 19 will be free for PlayStation Plus members starting in October.
All right.
But wait, today we can also share that The Last of Us Remastered is also coming to PlayStation Plus members starting in October.
Hey, I'll grab that.
Alongside MLB The Show 19.
That's not bad. I never actually finished Last of Us.
Time's almost up, but before we let you go, let's take a look at another upcoming PS4 game from PlayStation's worldwide studios.
20 minutes and we're almost done, eh?
Scale of 1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Oh, it's a lesbian game.
Look who decided to join us. All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes.
Yeah,
Mark your logbooks.
This is the PS4 swan song. God, I hate those things. Oh, it definitely has open world.
Get off me! Please stop! No!
Did they kill the girl?
Tommy, I have to finish it.
You have no idea what you're walking into.
What are you doing?
You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care.
Think we'll get a release date?
You can't stop this. What the hell are you doing here?
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
Is this his reveal? I'm really not invested in this series. Oh, we do have one. February 21st.
We know you've been anxiously awaiting any news on this hugely anticipated title. Thanks to Naughty Dog for giving us this all-new look at The Last of Us Part 2. And we've even got a release date. Mark your calendars for February 21st, 2020.
Oh, it looks like we're
Okay,
done.
everyone, that's a wrap on another episode of State of Play. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. And keep the feedback and suggestions coming. Until next time.
So underwhelming. There's my feedback. You always you gotta end with a tease. You gotta say there's a big one, then everybody gets excited, and then you're like, oh, one more thing, but nope. I don't know, guys. I got nothing to talk about that. I feel like they had their piece of news was, hey, we have a Last of Us release date. Sure, why not? Let's play Breath of the Wild stuff. And so they're like, well, let's front load that with a bunch of announcements. What else do we have? What else do we have to announce at PlayStation that we could tie into a state of play? Because they knew that The Last of Us the release date was a big piece of info. But it just doesn't hold up. That stuff was weird. Oh, for sure they're going to do a PS5 special edition. Hey, Wally, is there really that many games in... Oh, well, March has... You're right. March has Final Fantasy. February is usually pretty empty, though. Yeah, I don't know why they put it so close to Final Fantasy. Is the chat hyped on the PS page? Yeah, that's a good question.
21st, 2020. Okay, everyone.
That's
a wrap.
I'm gonna say no.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon, and keep the feedback and suggestions coming. Until next time.
No. Everybody wanted some Batman. No Batman. So no. People wanted Batman. Disappointed. Not overly that much love for it. What is this on? Go away. I don't know what's going on at PlayStation, but they used to be in a way better place before this. If you're going to copy Nintendo so blatantly, at least learn how to do it right. They were on their way to somewhere better. You know, after the last State of Play, it's like they were learning. And this one, they took a step back again. They took a step back. Wasn't so hot. But really, were you guys expecting much? Hey, Blanket. Yeah, that was pretty meh. Expectations were low, so I'm not too disappointed. Agreed, though, with what a lot of you guys are saying. Sadly, no PS5, so it tells me they gave up. Nintendo and Google in 2019. Don't expect Google to have any power in 2019. Google doesn't know what they're doing. Google is trying to shove their big face in gaming everywhere they go. You see what they just dropped yesterday with the Google Play... What's it called? There's a subscription service, anyway, to compete with Apple Arcade. And it's such a weak, tossed-up offering. It's just disgusting. Oh, shit, there's Avengers. You're right. Avengers is coming out in March, so you're getting Last of Us Part 2, Final Fantasy VII, and Avengers. The state of play is pretty... It's pretty lacking. They need to rethink... They need to rethink a whole new thing for state of play. I don't know. Can I just have something going in the background? Here we go. Typical Sony, they get fat and lazy when they're in the lead. They really... I don't know. I would say so, Trown. Well, no, is that Trown? Yeah, it is Trown. The thing is, we don't know what their PlayStation 5 strategy is. So they could be holding a lot of their cards close to their chest, so when the gate opens on next gen, PS5, boom, they could blow our socks off. You can definitely see that there's a trickle of information coming out from Sony in the last year, which shows you that a lot of resources are committed to PlayStation 5. So I think we're going to see PlayStation be more of a serious competitor in 2020. I was expecting nothing and still left disappointed. I feel ya. I was expecting way more considering they skipped E3. Again, I think it's all because of the PlayStation 5. They're just trying to buy some time, get their ducks in a row for the PS5's release. I don't think we're going to... So if you've noticed from generation to generation, the release from the moment a console's announced to release has been shrinking, not counting the Sega Saturn because that's an exception. So when they're going to announce the PlayStation 5, I suspect you're going to see the PlayStation 5 hit store shelves very quickly. Xbox is also another exception that announces its hardware way ahead of time. But I think Xbox is just, they're a little bit more desperate because they're not in the lead, and I think they're trying to make as much noise as they can. Whereas PlayStation is just gathering all of its forces, and it's going to go boom. You guys remember the end of the Wii U, how weak that was? And then the Switch came out, and we're still riding the Switch hype. At least when Nintendo dropped E3, they rocked with the Nintendo Direct. The Nintendo Direct is still a format that is left unrivaled. They do make them feel, it is definitely like a single purpose. And like when you look at the state of play, it's always a single announcement. Like you said, last time was Final Fantasy VII. The time before that was Iron Man VR. This time, Last of Us 2. They always have only one chunk of news, which is really weak. And then they just filler it with the most random stuff. Concrete Genie, I don't remember that one. What was Concrete Genie all about? Boom, 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 boom. I remember the name. I just don't remember. Oh, this was like, oh yeah, this one. I remember Concrete Genie. It's like a colorful kind of ghost world, right? Yeah, like the PS4 is mainly being used from I'm just picking up games I missed over the last gen, like Persona 5 and stuff. My PS4 is not running really many new games these days. But if you guys want to have a greater disappointment, be sure to join me in about an hour. Let's say an hour and 15, an hour and 20. Inside Xbox is going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be about an hour long. It's going to be a lot of people talking on stage. It's going to be very boring. Don't let me suffer alone. So if you guys are heading out, I'll see you back in about an hour. We're going to get more info on xCloud tonight, so we'll see what that's all about. Inside Xbox. The worst place to be. Yeah, I guess Blanket, you're right. Benefit of the doubt. It was good if you're a Last of Us fan. No, you're not getting a Batman game. Inside Xbox has never been used as a place to announce exclusives. So if they did announce something, that would be a first, but I don't expect it. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you all in about an hour. And make sure you bring 2 pillows for that one. Have a good afternoon. And keep it classy. You guys can keep talking in the Discord server if you guys want to hang out there. I think there's a link in the description below. See you in a bit.